Hello, today I'm going to show you a project that I built recently, which is a project that takes PDFs as inputs and converts them into a structured data based on the schema provided. As we can see in here, this is a preset invoice with schema, and the output can be downloaded as JSON or CSV. And the problem this project solves is that a business might be having too many PDFs that are unorganized data, and the business need to convert all of these into a structured data, and this project does this automatically. And this project can be customized for that specific business, whether it is a work of integration into an existing app and customization of the styles of the CSV or anything else. And now if we talk about how this project works, is that first user comes in the main page and selects a preset or a custom schema in presets. There is ready to go schemas for invoice, receipt, resume, business card, and user can arrange the fields however he or she wants. I can delete some, I can add another field, specify the type of it, and tell what to look for, which is optional. Or I can come here and add a custom first field, set this as number, or I can add a nested field that is specified as a list, and what this do is that it's simply a list of same items. Multiple same items might be needed to grouped under a nested field. Or I can add a enumerator field value, which can be maybe color. I can add that as enum, and black color, red color, blue color, and the schema forces this field's value as either black, red, or blue value, nothing else. If we check the code, we will see that first of all, this is a Next.js project that has only one API route, which is a post route. And if we check here, we will see the prompt given to AI, and the AI that's used is Claude. And in here, this is the part where request is made, and in here we will see build input schema function is called, and this function, this is the utility function. This function builds the schema, the strict schema based on the user's specified fields to give to Claude that enforces a specific output coming from Claude, so that no output else can be taken. In the end, when the extract button is clicked, it will display the output and can be downloadable as JSON or CSV that we will see in the tests. Alright, in the first test, I will test a preset document type, which is an invoice, and I have a ready to go file invoice. In fields to extract, we have vendor name, invoice number, invoice date, tax, total, subtotal, currency, and line items as a nested field, which is a list that will list all of the line items that are shown in here. There's 5 of them, and we need to see 5 of them in the output as line items. And if we hit to extract, we see that each field extracted properly, successfully, and line items are 5. We can see all of them in here properly extracted, and we can download the whole schema as JSON. We check it in here, we can see that it's correctly extracted. Also, we can download as CSV, but in my app there is a catch in CSV download. A CSV download can't include all of the nested fields in one CSV. The nested fields can be downloaded as a separate CSV. Here is the main CSV, here is the nested fields CSV, which is line items. Now we will test the custom schema, which I will import an exam, which is looking like this. There are different types of questions as multiple choice, true, false, and open-ended. And first we will define the schema of this. We can type the exam name as string, instructor as string, date, and questions field as a list. In here we will have question number, which is a number field, question text, which is a string, and options that will indicate multiple choice options, which will be another list field that has option text as string. And in here we will specify that it is only for multiple choice typed questions, otherwise null. Let's also specify the question type as an enumerator that has three values. First one is multiple choice, second one is true false, and third one is open-ended. And we will have another field which is solution, that is only for open-ended typed questions, otherwise null. And we will have correct option, that's only for, which is a number field by the way, and that's only for multiple choice and true false typed questions, otherwise null. That indicates the index of the correct option for true false questions. The index 0 will indicate false, index 1 will indicate true. And let's import the exam and extract. It has extracted, and I see that exam name, instructor and date successfully exported, and we have 7 questions. And if we check the exam paper, there is really 7 questions, and the types of each is correctly extracted. So again, this is also downloadable as JSON or CSV.